fueling your daily growth, a journey of continuous evolution. Good morning, everyone. Look around you. Each face in this room represents a universe of potential, a unique story waiting to unfold. We wake up, we work, we eat, we sleep, and before we know it, weeks turn into months, and months into years. And sometimes we look back and wonder if we've truly moved forward, if we've truly evolved. But how often do we truly tap into that potential? How often do we consciously, deliberately, and consistently fuel our own growth? It's not about one grand leap, but a series of small, consistent steps. They need intentional effort, a conscious decision to learn something new, to challenge an old belief, to step outside our comfort zone, or to simply reflect on our experiences. It starts with awareness, with a genuine desire to be better than you were yesterday. Every book you read, every new skill you acquire, every difficult conversation you navigate with grace, every moment of self-reflection, these are deposits into your personal growth account, and the returns are immeasurable. It requires curiosity, a willingness to ask why and what if. Let's embrace the journey of continuous evolution, knowing that each small step forward contributes to the magnificent person we are becoming. And it demands consistency, showing up for yourself even on the days when motivation wanes. Think of it like a plant. A plant doesn't suddenly become a towering tree overnight. It grows by absorbing sunlight, water, and nutrients day after day, sometimes imperceptibly, but always persistently. In a world that constantly demands our attention, it's easy to get caught in the current of daily tasks, responsibilities, and distractions. The key is consistency and focus. The truth is, personal growth isn't a destination, it's a daily practice. This reinforces the learning. Over time, these 5-minute bursts can lead to significant expertise, a broader perspective, and a sense of accomplishment. It also trains your brain to seek out and absorb new information regularly. Instead of master coding, aim for understand one new Python function. It's about finding those small pockets of time, examples. You become more resilient, more adaptable, more empathetic, and ultimately, more fulfilled. For example, during your morning coffee, while waiting for the kettle to boil, on your commute, or before bed. You start to see challenges not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones. This builds resilience, confidence, and adaptability. You begin to understand that mistakes are not failures, but valuable lessons. Those brief moments of stillness, or those opportunities for connection, and transforming them into fuel for your personal evolution. You learn that you are capable of more than you thought, reducing anxiety around new situations and fostering a growth mindset. This practice builds courage and self-efficacy, making larger challenges seem less daunting in the future. We are no different. Our minds, our spirits, our skills, they all require daily nourishment. This isn't about adding more to your already packed schedule. It's about integrating growth into the fabric of your everyday life. When you commit to daily growth, you're not just improving yourself. You're enhancing your capacity to impact the world around you. So, how do we begin to cultivate this daily habit of growth? Remember, the greatest investment you can make is in yourself. Let's commit today to fueling our growth, not just occasionally, but every single day. 2 examples of how to achieve personal growth. Here are 2 practical examples of how you can integrate personal growth into your daily routine. The 5-minute learning burst. Concept: dedicate just 5 minutes each day to intentional learning on a topic you're interested in or a skill you want to develop. How to implement: identify a micro-learning goal instead of learn a new language. Aim for learn 5 new Spanish words or understand 1 grammar rule. Choose your medium. This could be reading a short article, watching a quick educational video, listening to a podcast segment, or reviewing flashcards. Schedule it. Integrate it into an existing daily habit. Reflect briefly. After your 5 minutes, take 30 seconds to mentally note 1 key takeaway. Growth achieved. This consistent, small effort builds knowledge and skills cumulatively. The challenge your comfort zone, micro-action. Concept: regularly engage in small, manageable actions that push you slightly outside your comfort zone. How to implement: identify a small, uncomfortable area. This isn't about major life changes, but minor shifts. If you're shy, initiate a brief, friendly conversation with a new colleague or a barista. If you avoid public speaking, volunteer to share a quick update in a team meeting. If you stick to routines, try a new route to work, a different type of food, or a new genre of music. If you procrastinate on small tasks, tackle the very first step of a daunting task immediately. Set a daily, weekly micro-challenge. Choose 1 small thing each day or week to do that feels slightly uncomfortable but is achievable. Observe and reflect. After completing the micro-action, acknowledge your effort. How did it feel? What did you learn? Did it get easier? Growth achieved. By consistently exposing yourself to mild discomfort, you expand your boundaries. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment if you find this video useful.